Hello, my friend. Welcome back to yet another vlog. It's Thursday, and it feels a little different today. Yesterday was a whirlwind. I had every intention to come home from work and bang out the gym real quick, and then I was gonna start my vlog literally at that point in time. Go for a walk and talk. Maybe sit at the coffee. I had all these ideas, right? And I was gonna kind of flesh it out. I had ideas, and I was gonna flesh it out kind of on the fly, based on like how I felt in the temperature, what was going on, in town, that sort of thing. And then I had a quick idea, like, oh, let's do a quick live stream. Like, just do like a 30 to 45 minute live stream and just hang out with the community. Whoever shows up, right? An opportunity to celebrate with the community. But as you saw in the vlog, hopefully you watched the vlog. Please, if you haven't watched yesterday's vlog, please go watch yesterday's vlog. I had a really hectic day at work, did not go as planned, did not get home till 4 o'clock, so then I skipped the gym. But because I was in such a frantic mode and it was such a long day, it took me over an hour to get home, I forgot that I was supposed to go to the grocery store to grab stuff to make dinner, that I committed to making dinner. So 15 minutes into my live stream and realized that I forgot to go to the grocery store to pick up the stuff for dinner. I had to end the live stream, run to the grocery store. Now, because I was in that great flow state of vlogging, I vlogged the entire grocery trip, which I thought was, in my opinion, I thought it was great. Like, I need to do that more often. Like, I was like, just like I said, I was just vibing. And I vlogged the whole grocery trip, and I thought it was great. Came home, made dinner, everyone loved it. It was a success. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go for a walk now and vlog. And Tiff's like, we were gonna watch Bryce and Sierra's trip to Disneyland. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that too. So we sat on the couch, and as a family, we watched Bryce and Sierra's trip to Disneyland. Again, amazing. Bryce did an amazing job. He did an amazing job vlogging. He did a great job editing. He's a natural. Blew me away. I don't know why. He vlogged for a while, last year, 2 years ago. And launched his YouTube channel, and he did great. He's a natural. I really hope he does that when he goes to NAU. I'm gonna encourage him and push him and poke him to capture. He doesn't have to daily vlog. Just vlog here and there and capture those memories. And I'm gonna use this trip as a launch. Hey, remember that trip to Disneyland with your sister? You have that memory forever now. Do that in college. So now by then it's 8:30, and I'm like, well, I still have to vlog. I still have a bunch of things in my head that I want to say and still talk about the 19 years on YouTube. So now it's 8:30. It's dark out, and I go for my walk. I didn't get, of course, at that point everything's closed and there's nothing going on. And it's dark. I finally got it all done. I get home, I shower, practically in the dark because Tiffany's already in bed, and edit the vlog. Fall asleep while I'm editing the vlog. Finally get it to encode, and it's 10:30, and I'm like, oh my god, 3:30 in the morning is gonna come quick tomorrow. So I set my alarm for 4. I'm like, I'll sleep in a little 30 minutes earlier, just a little bit 30 more minutes. Nope, I was up at 3:20 staring at the ceiling. My brain starts going, I was falling asleep yesterday when I was editing. What if I missed something? What if I messed something up? What if I left something in? So I got up and I rewatched the vlog, at least the second half of me talking, and everything was great. It was fine. There was one thing that I missed. There was one thing that I wanted to put in the vlog that I didn't. So maybe I'll reiterate that later today. But other than that, it worked out, and uploaded it and got everything set up and good to go, and everything's great. So it all worked out in the end. But god damn, was that stressful.
So the one thing yesterday that I didn't touch base on that I wanted to about 19 years on YouTube was the daily vlogs. I kind of did a quick history lesson on the channel, but I didn't really talk about the daily vlogs. And that 7 years of daily vlogs and daily uploads really changed my life, changed my family's life in more ways than one. Obviously, I talked about the financial changes, and we were able to quit my job, and we bought an amazing house. Didn't work out, wasn't the right fit for us, but it got us to where we're at now, which is a perfect fit, and I'm super happy. So capturing my life every day for 7 years. My family's life, my kids' life, my extended family, right? Holidays, vacations. It sparked the Bevos, right? I taught Jack how to edit because he just wanted to edit his vacation video. But once I taught him how to edit, he realized how relatively easy it is to vlog, to edit a vlog, and how easy it is to upload to YouTube. You know, him and his wife and Mason, they started their vlog channel, and they've been vlogging now for, I think it's 8 years, 10 years. I don't know how many years he's been doing it now. But, you know, my brother-in-law, Mike, the Swags, right? They started a vlog channel, and granted it was short-lived, but it was a hobby, and it was fun for him for a while it lasted. And he still has those memories and those videos. You know, I have my entire kid's lives. Bryce's, literally, his entire life, the day he was born, is on YouTube. And that's something that I will cherish for the rest of my life, something that my kids will cherish for the rest of their lives and generations to come. If anything, I am creating a legacy of being a vlogger. It may not always be daily. I can't guarantee that, and there's be some day that I don't vlog daily, but for now it's daily, and I'm loving it. And every day that I capture my life, whatever it is, that's something that I can look back on years from now. A lot of people ask me if daily is stressful, or, you know, do they have to be daily to be successful? And the answer is no, on both counts. I don't find it stressful. For me, it's routine. I realized at one point that I have to do daily, otherwise I have no schedule, I have no obligation, right? It's easy to just skip a day, and then one day turns into two turns into four, and so forth and so on. So for me, the only way this works is if I do it every day. It becomes part of my daily routine. I am vlogging every day like I brush my teeth every day. It's just, I don't think twice about it. So I was just checking out at Costco, and the lady said, "Can I ask you what that is?" And she's pointing at the camera that's sitting inside the cart. And I go, "That's a camera." She kind of looks at it, and I go, I make videos. I make videos on YouTube." She goes, "Really? What kind?" I said, "Like day in the life, like a reality show kind of thing." She kind of just looks at me, and I go, in fact, yesterday was my 19-year anniversary of my channel. I created my YouTube channel 19 years ago. I've been making videos for 19 years. And she's like, "Really?" I said, "Yep." I said, "It was actually my full-time job for 8 years. And she's just like, "Really? How do you make money?" I tell her ad revenue, but I also had brand deals. I worked with brands like Verizon and Chrysler and Cox and Enterprise. And she just was like, "Really? And people watch that?" I go, yeah. I hesitated to say it, but I was like, I have 800,000 subscribers, and I've gotten over 400 million views. And she was just like, "What?" And I ended up telling her, like, you know, the quick like history. Like, yeah, you know, my wife and I quit our jobs in like 2015, and we did daily life vlogs for 7 years, daily, every day. My kids' whole lives are on the channel. And I when it was all said and done, I'm walking away, and I just had that moment of like, I haven't had one of these conversations in years. Like, she's in her 60s. Right? She's always claims that she's my dad's age, so she's in her 60s. But I remember back in like 2012, 2014, 2016, when I was like full-time YouTuber, when people ask you like, "What do you do for a living?" Or "What's with the camera? What are you making the video for?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a YouTuber." And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And I'm like, I do YouTube videos for a living. And they were like, "You make money doing that?" And having that exact same conversation about like ad revenue, brand deals, you know, right? And they're like, "Well, how much money are you making?" I'm like, "I make 6 figures a year." And they're just like, "What?" Like blown away, right? I haven't had one of those conversations and had that feeling in years, because it's like everyone knows YouTube. Everyone knows that people make money on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok and Instagram, and there's influencers, right? There's influencers. Remember that, you know, those ads you see and you always like skip? That's somebody like me that's getting paid to make that video. And she was just blown away, and I was like, holy shit. And I just had this feeling just yesterday when I was thinking about 19 years and like what I wanted to say and looking back, and I mentioned something to Tiffany, like, I feel like I have come full circle at this point.
And I'm back at like 2012, 2013, where my channel's growing, everything's in the green, albeit very slow, very, very like leveled off green. I'm happy creating videos. I'm looking forward to the next video. As soon as I get done editing this video, I'm looking forward to hitting the record button on the next video. Like, it's exciting. I've got this like vigor, and I'm leaning into YouTube and the YouTube community and the YouTube space more after like I leaned out and like left that community for many years while I was all in on Twitch. I'm listening to a podcast right now with Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch. He's with Colin and Samir. So it's a YouTube podcast, but they're YouTubers. They're talking about Twitch. And so listening to him, and like, I definitely still have a love for Twitch. I still have a nostalgia, like a love for the community over there. But I've come back home to YouTube, and it's like when you leave your hometown for 10, 20 years, and you come back, and it's like there's a sense of familiarity, but everything is different, right? Because everything's been aged and weathered, and things have been torn down, and new things have been built up, and people have come and gone, and that's what YouTube feels like right now. There's a sense of familiarity, but yet everything is different, and I love it. And I think that's why I have this sense of excitement again, because it's just like, it's new, but it's old. It's new, but it's familiar, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so initial shock, they're out of soft serve, but I believe I see some over here. We're gonna just have to dig for it. Ice cream mix is right here. All right, we only need 2 chocolate and 2 vanilla. So we're good. Oh! I am so sorry.
No,
I was not looking.
sorry.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry.
No, I was over there and I was trying to get around, and so
I apologize.
No, I hope you're okay.
I'm good. I totally ran into that lady. I didn't realize she was behind me. I was talking to you, and I turned around and was like, bam, ran into her cart. All right, we need a 12 and 2 16s. I'll grab the 16s first, since they're the big boys. Uh-oh. They might be out of 16s. Oh, here we go. Last one. Ah. And then 12. Done. All right, that's all we need. Let's boogie. We usually only have one customer that orders green beans from us, and so we order those Monday for Wednesday, and that's usually it. And then I get a phone call yesterday going, hey, this other location, who doesn't normally order green beans from us, goes, hey, they need 2 cases. Which actually, now that I think about it, one of these is 2 of our cases, so we only need 1 of these. Yeah, it's always one of those, like, you try to order ahead, because when we order produce outside, like from our distributors, it's cheaper than here. But then we get those customers that don't order on a regular basis because whoever they get it from normally, they're out. And so then we're like, okay, well, we're scrambling. We can't get them from our normal supplier because we have to order them in advance, right? Some things, not all things. Ones are better. This case of green beans is $47 for 2 cases. Our cost, actually I can't quote the cost. I don't know. So that's the problem. That's the one problem is that's the side of the business that my dad and my brother work on that I don't know the cost of things. It's really hard to quote people. I'm trying to get better at least knowing what we charge for things. So when someone asks me, hey, how much for this? Because I do get those questions all the time. With being customer facing, with the phone and everything, I get asked constantly what we charge for things. So I do try to be privy to what we charge for things. I don't always know what we pay for it.
Oh wow. Emptying out some shelves, huh? Must be bringing in something big. Or replacing the shelves, one of the two. Huh. I've never seen it that empty before. Oh yeah, look, new racks. They're putting in new racks. There's a whole pallet of racks. All right, we need a case of Red Hot and 1 sweet chili. Sweet chili. So in the last couple of videos, I've talked about or mentioned some of these new vloggers that I've been watching the last couple of months, how they inspire me, remind me of, you know, certain things. And one of those things is vlogging in public. Like, I don't have a problem vlogging in public. It's usually a state of mind thing for me. Like, if I'm super focused on the job at hand or super focused on whatever it is I'm doing, I'm not thinking about the camera, I'm not thinking about vlogging. And so for the last couple of years, you know, vlogging while I'm at work hasn't always been something that I think about. I'm like, I'll vlog in the car, I'll vlog when I get to the office, I'll vlog when I'm done with my day. You know, for a while there, a lot of the vlogs were just in my car because that's the only time I had alone time. But then after like watching a lot of these vloggers overcome their fear of vlogging in public, or attempting to vlog in public, or just I'm watching more vlogs, so I'm watching people that are vlogging in public. I'm like, it makes for such a more interesting vlog when you're in my world. This is what I do like 5 days a week, most time twice a day. I'm at these stores, and sometimes it's just me talking, but I'm talking to you, and you're hanging out with me while I'm doing this. Other times I'm like, hey, did you know you could buy a case of ranch packets to make your own ranch at home? Oh, and blue cheese, which I didn't know until I started shopping here. You can make your own blue cheese out of a packet. Didn't know that. This store is called Restaurant Depot because it has everything for restaurants, literally from cups and bowls to kitchen utensils and storage to every possible pack, can, bag that you could use for a restaurant. I didn't even know this existed until I started working with my dad. And the things I've seen you could buy here, like in bulk for cheap, higher quality than like the grocery store, it's pretty awesome. But that's something I'm sharing with you, I'm bringing you along, you know? Just to wrap up my thought on that about vlogging in public, I think that taking you with me throughout my day just makes a better, more dynamic vlog, especially when it's supposed to be a day in the life, right? And if every clip is just me in my car or me sitting at a desk, I'm not really taking you through my entire day, you know? The point that I wanted to make was that vlogging in public, it's that connective tissue, and that's really at the heart of the type of content that I make. And I used to do it all the time with the kids because it was easy. I'm talking to the kids, I'm talking to my wife. So it's like, I'm not talking to a camera, I'm talking to my kids, I just happen to be pointing a camera at them. Or, you know, I get down on my knee and I'm talking to my son, but we're talking into the lens, right? People are far less likely to look and stare and gawk and wonder what's going on when you're, you know, with your family. Nowadays, I feel like it's actually even more acceptable because there's so many people that are like making TikToks, right? Like I've lost count of how many times, it used to be fun in the beginning, but now it's just so regular. Someone puts their phone up on a ledge and is like doing a dance and doing a TikTok like in the middle of the street on the sidewalk. I see it all the time. So even though I'm holding a camera with a screen and clearly people can see that I'm talking to a camera and talking and vlogging myself, I don't think it's as shocking today as it was 10 years ago when I first, you know, when I was doing this, and people were literally going like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And like vlogging was a term that was loosely like, are you vlogging? Are you YouTubing? I think like that was actually the number one thing. Are you YouTubing? Are you a YouTuber? And now I actually get asked like, are you a vlogger? Some people's vlogs, they'll put their camera down on the table while they're checking out or something like that, and they're like, are you a vlogger? Are you vlogging? Like, that's so cool that people actually know that term and know what it is, and it's cool, it's accepted. Breakfast time. Big old bowl of cottage cheese, sriracha, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Wow, that lighting is terrible. I apologize. I got nothing. We got one set of fluorescents that just went out. That's actually the funny thing. Actually, here, let me turn these back on. My brother turned these off because he left. I was on a meeting this. and my dad just showed up. Why is my dad here? That's weird. Oh, okay, well, it was an unexpected surprise. I didn't expect my dad to show up, but he came back here to drop something off because he was up at the cabin last night / this morning. So he came here to drop something off, and then he's meet my brother to go to the gym. So like I said, just a surprise. He was off today because he was up at the cabin. Didn't realize he was coming back down and all that. But anyway, I'm in the kitchen because it's lunchtime. I just got done with a call with the app developer. App is up and running. They've imported data from QuickBooks, and now they're working through categories and syncing up data and let me know what I need to work on my end. So very exciting. Actually, I think I'm getting a login to it today, so I'll actually be able to log in and start kind of playing around with it, seeing what it looks like customer side. But for lunch, I am doing one of these Kevin's meals. This is the Thai-style coconut chicken. Delicious. It comes in a microwavable tray. I just realized we're out of bowls, so I was like, great. How am I supposed to make lunch? I got nowhere to put it in. It comes in a microwavable bowl. So it's 2 pouches with 2 sauce packets. So you can either make one or both at the same time. And this is designed to literally pour it in here, and you cook the chicken or heat up the chicken first. Then you add the sauce, heat that up, and then I added a nice little bowl of rice, and I got myself a little coconut curry chicken and rice. It's paleo friendly if you're curious about that. And they have like 5 or 6 different kinds, different styles. The other one that I bought that I'm really excited about is the chimichurri. And my dad dropped off Scooby. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? We were watching Bryce's vlog last night, and I remember Sierra saying this before when she had watched him edited them. But he does the thumbs up and says "yeah" a lot. That was like his catchphrase, right? Like yeah, yeah. Like that was his thing, right? Mine is, I've noticed, I know this already, I catch myself sometimes and I edit myself, right? Not always. If you watch my vlogs often, you catch up on it. But mine would be, all right, so, we have, I say it all the time, I just did it. All right, so I just got back from the gym and I was like, trying to be better at that. So I just got back from the gym. Obviously, I didn't go yesterday because yesterday was a shit show. So when I got home from work, Bryce was sitting on the couch watching Squid Games, and I just complimented him again how well he did on his vlog. His vlogs, there was 2 of them. Just how well he vlogged, let alone editing, but just vlogging. He did such a great job. And I said, man, I really, really hope you continue vlogging when you get off to college. I said, you have so much opportunity to, vlog your experiences moving out of your parents' house. You're 18 and you're moving out, man. Like you're technically moving out sooner than I did. I moved out when I was 19, and you're moving away, right? You're not like just 30 minutes down the road, like I was to my parents. You're 2.5 hours away. It's not like I can just run up there at the drop of a hat and be like, I'll be right there. Like I'll see you in 3 hours. I said you can vlog all your first times, all your discoveries, all you're learning something. Start the camera while you're FaceTiming your mom on how to cook something, or your dad on how to fix something. I don't know, whatever. There's so much opportunity for him. And I said, if you would have stuck with it when you first started, a year and a half ago, whatever it was, I said, who knows? Maybe you wouldn't have to work right now. You could be making what you're making now, but never have to go to a job. Same thing with Twitch. At one point in time, he was making some decent money on Twitch as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old. I'm like, dude, but I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's not for everybody. I'm just happy that he tried it. Tiff's home, and we are, in fact, doing the chimichurri. So, just like the chicken, the beef's already cooked, sous vide style. So we're just warming it up in a skillet, dumping the chimichurri sauce in. There it is. Beef strips with bright chimichurri sauce. Top sirloin made with 100% grass-fed beef. Let's go. Chimichurri beef is good to go. Tiffany also bought a veggie lover salad mix with some Italian dressing. And we have some sweet potato fries in the air fryer. And just true Tiffany fashion. We're just throwing something together. Just a bunch of random stuff. You see the fancier meals with the kids. But Bryce is at work. And Sierra is at the movies seeing the new Superman movie, which I didn't even realize was coming out this week. I'm super jealous. Then I realized, tomorrow's the 11th.
that's when it comes out. Movies have already started coming out. I need to catch up. Like, I'm already behind on the summer movies so far. The new Jurassic World came out, which I haven't seen the last one. Everyone said it was horrible. They brought back the old cast. It wasn't good. They tried. It was forced. Clearly, this is a reboot. So I kind of want to see that first, which I think is on one of the streaming services. So I should probably snag that and watch that. But honestly, more than anything, I'm just waiting for Mission Impossible. Is it 8? I think it's 8. I've lost count. The last one, The Final Reckoning. I'm just waiting for it to hit digital. I want to buy it. Like, give it to me. Give it to me now. I'll pay $20 for it. I want it. I just want to watch it again. I just want to go to the theater again. Like, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I'll pay $20 for it right now. But I want to buy it. So I'm just like, hurry up. Just a pile of meat, some sweet potatoes.
I'm putting the meat on my salad.
There you go.
It's working.
It's working. This month's King's Coast coffee just came in the nick of time. Got the Roaster's Choice, of course. We've got my favorite, the Darkness Blend. And we have the Aztec. Little shave action there. I almost got it all off. I almost just said screw it and shaved it all, but Tiff doesn't like it, so maybe next time. Anyway, link in the description down below to check out kingscoastcoffee.com. Use promo code Clintus at checkout. Oh, look at that. We got a little sticker action at the bottom. A little summer vibes. Long Island, baby. Check it out. This was roasted on July 3rd. It was delivered yesterday on July 9th. From Long Island, New York. Roasted and at my door here in Phoenix, Arizona in 6 days. And on that note, I'm calling it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, throw a thumbs up on it. And I will see you tomorrow for Friday.